Dishwashers work very hard in our homes to do the work that we don't really want to do, but unfortunately they do need a little bit of maintenance and care, mainly in the form of cleaning. Today I'm going to walk you through the process that I use every couple of months to keep my dishwasher smelling fresh, and more importantly, the maintenance steps that I do to ensure that my dishwasher is going to run for many years to come. I'm Josh, this is How to Fix It Workshop. Let's get started. I'm going to start here at the door and work my way towards the inside of the dishwasher. I'm going to use common household items to do the cleanings. I'm going to start with the buttons here on the outside. Mine are flat and just push button, but yours might be raised. I'm just going to use a wash rag with some warm water, wipe that clean, and then dry it off with a microfiber towel. And now moving to the inside of the door, a lot of times you're going to have one of these vents. And what this is used for is aiding in the drying process. This is one of the areas that I like to clean. I just pop that off there and you can see there's like food debris and build up. Keep track of your screws. Set that aside. I'm going to clean that, and I'm also going to dig a layer deeper here, which there's 2 screws here. I'm going to pop that open, and now I can kind of see down inside there just a little bit so I can wash that out. I'm just going to use warm soapy water to clean all of these items and to scrub out on the inside of here. I threw those pieces in the sink with some hot soapy water. So we'll clean everything all together when we get everything taken apart, and we'll put it all together at the end. I don't even know what that gunk is. I guess it's just a mix of all kinds of different food particles that come together and make a brown, reddish brown color. It's really gross. Next, I'm going to clean all around the perimeter here. This is where a lot of sludge and just nastiness builds up, and we'll see more of that in just a second around the gasket. But we want to clean up this area where the gasket connects to the door so that we don't have any leaks. Just cleaning the perimeter really good, and then we'll just wipe off the whole interior. And depending on how dirty this is, sometimes you can just use water or use an all-purpose cleaner. One more step on the door here. I'm just going to make sure that this soap tray is functioning properly. It looks like it is. They're all going to look a little different depending on the manufacturer. And this one works just fine. It's closed and stays closed until the dishwasher tells it to open. You can test it by that little button there. And then next to it, you have your rinse aid. And I just usually use white vinegar. So I'm going to fill that compartment up with white vinegar, and that'll be good for quite some time. I went ahead and removed the bottom tray here. I don't think there's really any maintenance that needs to be done on something like that. I mean, you can definitely inspect them and make sure that there's nothing that's broken, but mine look pretty good. So I'm going to move on to the door gasket before I go on to the inside. So just warm soapy water, wiping off the gasket, making sure there's no food particles or any stickiness that is on here. We also want to just kind of give them a little bit of a visual inspection, make sure there's no cracks or breaks, because we want to get those replaced quickly. We don't want any leaks. Mine look pretty good. I'm also going to wipe the top up here. I can see a lot of gooiness here near the door latch. A lot of times that's where dishwashers fail, is around the latch, because they can't close properly or they can't open properly, and they need that sensor to indicate that the dishwasher door is closed so that they can start. This is where things start to get nasty, so brace yourself. On the inside of my door here at the bottom, I get a lot of sludge built up, and I'm not really sure why, but I can clean this thing like every couple of months or so and it just comes right back. So what I usually do is take a paper towel and just wipe along here where the door meets the box of the dishwasher. And look at it, it's just so gross. It's like just sludge. I don't know what other word to use. It almost, yeah, it's pretty nasty. So I just wipe that a couple of times, really get in behind that gasket there on both sides, underneath the door. Oh, I mean, that's gross. And you would think that I haven't done this in years, but it's honestly only been months. And then we have this inner gasket here that sits on this part of the door. I'm just going to do the same thing with that. Wipe that off really good all the way around. Continue to get some of that sludge out of there. If I didn't mention it before, this is a Samsung dishwasher. And if you watched this far along, you're probably like, oh, that explains everything. Samsung is junk. I have a couple other videos on my channel where I've done some repairs to this dishwasher over the years. The dishwasher is 9 years old. We use it every day. I've had some issues with it, but it still works pretty well. But man, there is a lot of hate for Samsung appliances. I do actually have a tear down here, so I might look into getting this gasket replaced. I just noticed that. This side looks a little shabby as well. Okay, moving on to the really good stuff. We're gonna clean the filter here, and also we're gonna clean the inside of the bottom of the dishwasher here, because I see a lot of like just sludge and stuff built up. I think that's where our odor is currently coming from. So every dishwasher should have a filter, and there's a grinding mechanism down there, so any food particles that make their way down, they get sucked into this pit and then ground out and sent to your garbage disposal. And so I'm going to pull this open. Again, I clean this very frequently. Every time that I do, it looks disgusting. I mean, look at that. It's brownish red, just nasty. And the same for the inside. Oh, whew. I mean, that is so gross. I'm just going to throw this in my sink with the warm soapy water there. Same with these pieces. So there's really no good way to get at this other than just using a rag and trying to wipe this stuff away. You're not going to be able to get everything, but hopefully you can get the majority of it. And then you'll oftentimes see standing water in here as well. That's water that hasn't been fully pumped out when the wash cycle or rinse cycle is completed, and it'll pump it out at the beginning of the next cycle. You'll be careful not to use too much dish soap or any kind of other soap in here, because once you run it, if you have any soap that's left behind, it's going to suds up quite a bit and potentially cause your dishwasher to overflow with bubbles. Now I'm washing the bottom of the pan, and I can just see and feel it's like a slimy sludge, like a grease or an oil buildup. I don't even really know what it could be from. It's just a combination of things, I guess. I'm just going to spray some of this cleaner in there and then wipe it down a second time. We don't get everything out of there, but it is like 90% better than what it was. Had all these parts and pieces in the sink here with warm soapy water just soaking. I'm just going to grab all of them, wash them off with a rag. The filter might come apart in a couple different pieces. Take that apart and wash that really good. Again, inspect that filter, make sure there's no damage. In my case here, I think this one's just about had it. It's coming away from the wall here, so another piece that I might need to order. I think I looked into this a while back and it's very expensive. I have everything cleaned up and put back together, and the dishwasher is now running on a sanitized cycle. I have a couple more tips for you, but before I get to that, if you've liked what you've seen so far, just give us a thumbs up. Don't worry about subscribing. And if I've missed anything, leave a comment down below. I would love to learn more about how to maintain my dishwasher and make sure that it lasts for many years to come. The last two things that I'll add is just do a visual inspection, make sure your dishwasher is still level. You can use your counter and your cabinets to visually inspect that. There's usually some kind of attachments up underneath your countertop that will allow you to move your dishwasher kind of in and out. And if you're still experiencing any kind of odor, there's a chance that the waistline going from the bottom of your dishwasher out to your garbage disposal, that could have some sludge buildup, just like we saw on the bottom of the dishwasher there. So you might have to pull your dishwasher all the way out and clean that line out or replace it altogether. Thanks for watching.